This episode is brought to you by Google Pixel, the official fan phone of the NBA and WNBA. The new Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro are built different. How? Take the Audio Magic Eraser tool. It helps block out distracting crowd noise so your play-by-play commentary sounds crystal clear. The only phone engineered by Google brings out the audio you care about so your videos sound as crisp as they look. Learn more at googlestore.com/Pixel NBA. Audio Magic Eraser requires Google Photos app. May not work on all audio elements.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In today's episode, I'm thinking about doing another series on this podcast. Just overall titled Wisdom. You know, giving you guys like some motivational words. Telling y'all things that, you guys like should worry about and shouldn't worry about. But overall, just put you guys in the right direction of life, overall, teaching you guys, what's right from wrong, more so for my younger audience, because I know my younger audience, you could be in school, you could have just graduated from school, and just, overall telling you guys, just things that I wish I would have known when I was a kid, growing up, because... No, that's the whole reason why I'm even doing this. I sat down and I watched a video of mine. It was a video that I uploaded years ago, bro. I think it was either 2010 or 2011. I didn't even bother to check the year when I had posted the video, but I had it was just a video of me just being stupid in gym class. And I was sitting down watching that video, and then I just started thinking dang, it's crazy how that was 10 years ago, 10 or 11 years ago. I'm but it's at the same time, I think back and I look and I'm I really did enjoy those days. I had me some really good days. I had to say when it got to my later years in high school, the last 2 years, junior and senior, then it wasn't too good on me, but that was the thing I wish that I didn't overall do, was just, be hard on myself when I had, when I was overall in high school. Why I sound like I was crying? All I was just trying to do was clean my glasses, and then it just sounded like my voice got all choked up and things. I'm not crying while doing this podcast episode. I legit got distracted by cleaning my glasses and stuff. So, but anyways, back to what I was overall saying, alright? But, no, I just wished I wasn't so hard on myself. That was one of the issues that I had faced on my last 2 years of high school, is that I was hard on myself. It's graduating, love life, what are some other stuff was I dealing with, after high school life, I guess, that's a proper way of saying it and stuff, but, yeah, there was a lot of things that was running through my mind. I was because especially my senior year, it was okay, graduation, love life, after high school life. I'm saying, I had, it's a lot, running through your mind. But then that's the thing, though, you should not be hard on yourself. You should, overall, I think that people should start thinking of that stuff, prior beforehand, start thinking of that, when you're in middle school, elementary, have, a goal, because that's the thing, with me, I'm, I did have, a goal, when I was in, elementary. I remember I wanted to be a basketball player. That was one of the that was my main dream growing up. I was constantly playing basketball when I was a kid. I think a lot of people, that might shock a lot of people, but no, I was constantly just, overall just me, and it was just one of my friends from school. His name was Eric, and I remember just me and him, we just would shoot hoops, and, we would miss a lot. And that's the thing, even though, just even that little bit of wisdom, talking to a young-minded kid that's playing basketball in school, I missed a lot. But that was bro, I'm telling you, if I still would have had that, image of being a basketball player, oh, hands down 100%. Hands down 100%. I might have been small, but overall, I'm nah, bro. I was that was it. That was the dream when I was a kid. I feel if I still would have been that kid growing up, oh, hands down 100%. I would have did everything possible to become one of the greats, So I've been a short great, but I'm saying I definitely would have been one of the greats. But Then as I got older, then I think that's when I, like, and that's another thing about, when you're overall like finding yourself, you're already like putting elements of yourself together. Like with your like after life and things, like the things that you do a lot of in school, like you're going to overall it's more so like the stuff that you have fun with. It's not going to be like, okay, like, oh, I did a lot of science classes, so I'm obviously going to be like a science teacher, or I'm going to have some job in science. No, that's the thing where it's like, just because you learn something or you're doing a lot of something, like, no, like, if you want to, do it. Do what you want to do. But that's, yeah, overall what I'm leading to and stuff. But it's like, don't do something because that's the knowledge that you have. Like, no, like I'm saying, my thing is that while you're learning that, learn something else on the side. Learn video editing, learn music production, learn writing, or movie production. Learn something on the side. So like when you're like, and it's more so, and that's why, and overall, I mean, like, learning some on the side, make sure that side becomes like the main thing in your life. And then the main thing in your life, make it to where it's just, your little side thing that you do. So like, yeah, like, like if you're like doing science, but then you're a movie producer or something, and like, oh yeah, it's like, I know little things about like, science and stuff. So it's just, just that on the side, you throw that out there and whatnot. So, but anyways, yeah, it's I feel like that's just something that you should overall do when you're in school and stuff. Like when you're in school, like learn everything that you possibly can learn about what you want to get into, because I know when I was in school, I wasn't doing that. I was having too much fun. I was just overall like, my thing was is like, come home, don't do homework, play video games. Nah. My thing is this, and to get a little bit scary, for some of you kids out there, there's kids that I went to school with that didn't even graduate. There was kids, I remember I was my freshman year in high school, there was this one girl, she was failing all of her classes. Not just one, not just two, all of her classes. Like the teacher had put her on blast for that. And no, it's like that. That's gonna be one of those things where like, you fail like your classes and stuff. Every kid does, but my thing is this, like, being in school. And then you're like, you obviously gotta be serious about that stuff. You can't like half it or give it like 25. Like, nah, because if you want to graduate, like, you gonna have to put in that work. And then obviously, like whatever you can do on the side, like make time for it or add time to, for, what you want to do to it. Because that's the thing where it's like, I think if I would have known that, YouTube was gonna be like my career, being a content creator was gonna be my career, I definitely would have been more involved with it, like when I was in high school. I mean, I was like somewhat involved, but I wasn't doing like what I'm doing now. Like, I didn't have a capture card, I didn't have like no dope computer, I didn't have like no fancy microphone and none of that other extra stuff. No, well, I mean, I did have video games and all that crap, but I made the best of it. That's the thing. That's the beauty of being a content creator, especially being a content creator is just starting off. You, especially if you're like, you ain't got the good gear, but you make the best of it. That's the thing. Don't let nothing hold you back. That's something that I've been talking about a lot lately, is don't let, like, the little minor things in life become major. Because, me not having the best of the best gear, that was minor. That was minor issues. The major issue was me overall being, like, serious about it, in which I wasn't. So I just have to say that's why I had got into YouTube so late. That's why I probably if I would have, it's either one of two things. I would have still had the same amount of videos I have today, or I would have had double the videos I would have had. But I honestly feel like that would have had double. If I would have been the person that I am today back then, like when I originally started on YouTube, I wouldn't say things like, oh yeah, I created my first channel in 2010, but I didn't start taking YouTube serious until 2015. I've been like, nah, like as soon as day one, serious about it. 2010, serious about it. I ain't wait until like August 3rd, 2010. That was when I created my main channel that I have now. Or even actually, well, I did mess up. I did create a channel in July, but I deleted the email to that account. So I had to create another account, which is my main account today. So my main account was actually my third account, because I remember I had an account to just overall watch. Now I'll admit it, I'm a grown man now, so I don't even know if YouTube still does that, but YouTube was on this thing where you had to be over the age to watch certain videos. So I remember I created one account for that, and then I created another account to post videos. And then, yeah, so my main account, like TMossBoss, that was actually my third account. So it did take some time to like actually, grasp the concept of being a content creator. But 2015 hit. I grasped that concept, and I honestly became like I definitely became a much more better content creator. Came 2015, I was like, I don't care what gear I have, I'm making the best of it. Okay, there's a capture card. I had this capture card for freaking years, and I got this like even crappier capture card, and I'm like, now I gotta go out and get me a freaking fancy TV so this capture card can be equipped with what I got. And I'm like, bro. Yeah, being a content creator, it can be hectic, but that's any job. That's anything that you do. Anything that you do, it can be hectic. It always will be hectic. It's never going to be easy. Don't ever look at a job in your life as easy. Unless it is, then okay, but don't go into it expecting it to be easy. No, make sure that you've like maintained a foundation in the career that you're doing, and then it can be easy. But yeah, overall, I'm like, nah. I had when I very first got into YouTube, what was I overall saying? I freaking got distracted. That's what happens when you have ridiculousness playing in the background and stuff, and you're just dead on eye contact with the screen and stuff. I was saying something just completely. You know what? No, it's like that's the thing with content creating, with my podcast, with TikTok, with YouTube videos, whatever. You're going to make mistakes. You are going to make mistakes. There is never going to be a time where you don't make a mistake. And people are going to look at your mistakes as like, oh, you're a horrible content creator, but you're not. It's just people out there that just wants to hate. I've talked on haters. There ain't nothing more to say about them, but it's like people are, going to look at your mistakes as like, that speaks for you and stuff. And I'm like, no, that's the thing with you. You speak for yourself. Don't let a video, don't let a tweet, don't let a post, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, don't let nothing else besides your voice speak for you. You speak for yourself. Nobody else speaks for you in this world. All right. So always know that. Always remember that. Because, it's like, it's people out there, they try to, like, bring that, out of you. Bring out that anger. Bring out that, frustration and stress and all of that. And, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it wasting your, if you're going to get frustrated on something, get frustrated on, like, on something that, that you're behind. But it's like, don't get frustrated with yourself. Like, once again, don't be hard on yourself. But, like, get frustrated that, okay, like, I, set a goal for myself, but I didn't accomplish that goal. Get frustrated with stuff like that. Get frustrated with not being serious with what you're doing. But, but at the same time, like, just like, rather than being hard on yourself, just do it. Like, no Nike pun intended and stuff, but no, I'm saying, like, just go out, do what you want to do. Like, it's, it's your life. Like, you live, like, you gotta live it. It's like, I sound just like, I've said that before. I sound just like that freaking, what is it, like a college or like a community college commercial or something, but anyways, but no, like, it is your life. You can do whatever you want to do in your life. It's like, people are going to doubt you. People are going to try to pull you away from it. Guess what? It's your life still. Just because somebody says some words that, may stick in your head, at the end of the day, whose life is it? Is it your life or their life? Nobody has control of your life besides you. You have control of your life. Whether you're a kid, but it's like, don't be disrespectful about it. Obviously, be respectful, with your life, and be respectful towards others and stuff. But if they disrespect you, then it's like, my thing is this. Tell them what you got going on. If they still gonna be disrespectful, ignore them. You know, don't feed nothing in this. Don't feed anything in this world any attention that doesn't need to be fed. I'm like, overall, like, you know, continue following your dreams, continue doing what you want to do, because that is the best thing for you, is following your dreams. All right, so. But anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for tuning in to today's episode. Stay tuned for the next. Make sure you guys are following or subscribe to this podcast on any of podcast streaming service out there, whether it's Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts, whatever it is. Do that. Make sure you're following me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you're following my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you are purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss, and it will knock $20 off your first purchase. Make sure you also use my supported creator code for Epic Games, TMossBoss, and for Fortnite or any other games on Epic Games. But in the meantime, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.